Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Art of Creation Homestead. My name is Jason. The lovely Angela's over here to the left of me. And we've got a little bit different of a video for you today, okay? What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about something that's really important to us. Obviously, we do a lot of canning. Angela's very smart at canning. She takes it very seriously. And so canning and preserving our food is a lot of what we do here. As if you watch our videos a lot, you've seen there's a lot of canning videos, okay? Recently, we've had an issue with some ball canning lids and the rings. So the lids and the rings, lids and bands, whatever people want to call them, flats, bands, whatever, with their canning product, okay? And that led us down a little rabbit hole, looking into some other things. Now Angela Kay is going to talk to you about what she's discovered, okay?
First, I'm going to show you the problems that we had. This was straight out of a box of lids. Look how that's bent in. That's going to affect the seal. It's cut all the way into that sealing compound.
Yeah.
Where the rim of your jar will go right up against that. That will keep that from sealing.
Yep.
That's completely useless. Brand new out of the box. More. And it goes on and on. This one bent in really, really far. On two sides, bent in. Then there was this one.
Oh yeah, this is bad.
Yeah. Then there was this one that is completely cupped. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, you can. You can see it.
It's completely cupped.
Wow.
This ring, brand new, out of box. See the indentation there?
Let me raise it up here. Try and get it. There it is. You can see that.
And when you lay it down flat, you see it just rocks. Because it is not straight at all.
Nope.
Straight out of a box.
And we had trouble with the ones we were able to use. They didn't even really want to get them screwed down on top of the jars right. Yeah.
And this is a problem I've been having for a few years now. For those of you who don't know, you cannot use rings.
Should not.
Should not use rings.
You should not.
You should not use rings if they have even the slightest speck of rust on them. Rust is toxic. You cannot risk any toxins from that rust getting under your lid and getting into your food. It can make you very sick. After 1 year, just 1 year of use,
yep.
all of that rust.
Raise it up again.
After only just 1 year, all of that rust.
Yep. Yep.
And I've been noticing year after year that they're rusting quicker and quicker.
Yeah.
And I've also noticed something else. Now, I'm not a very strong person. And watch. Hardly no pressure.
For instance, you would take me like that.
And
weak. I mean, those jars are
they're
weak.
super weak.
The lids are weak.
I mean, and you bend it back and you start to see it breaking.
Yeah.
That's how weak they have become.
Yep.
As Jason said, that led us down a rabbit hole. Saw an advertisement for ForJars. Went and looked at the prices. The prices were very reasonable. And I thought, why not?
Yep.
Buy 100 count wide mouth lids.
Yep.
So I did that. Did a side-by-side comparison between ForJars lids. I put them on half of the jars that were going into the canner that day. I put ForJars on lids on half of them and ball on the other half.
Yep.
When I was getting the ForJars lids out of the canner, when I was getting those jars that had these lids on them out of the canner, they were sealing as I was getting them out of the canner.
Very quickly.
Or immediately after I set them down, they were sealing. Yep. One right after another, just constant.
Yep.
I had to wait for at least 10 minutes on the ball lids.
It doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's faster still.
These were sealing immediately.
Yeah, very fast.
The next day, when I was getting ready to put my jars away, if you've seen my video about how to test your seal, you will know how I test the seal. I always wash off, take off the band, wash off everything. Then I will pick up the jar, the entire jar, using just my fingertips, raising up the the whole jar off the countertop just by holding the lid. If it holds, then your seal is good. In the past couple of years, I have noticed when I do that with ball lids, it almost feels like they're going to give.
We've had some that lost their seal, right?
Yes.
After a little bit. We have.
The ForJars lids were rock solid.
Oh, yeah.
They were not budging.
Yeah.
One thing that was astonishing to me that shows just how good this compound and the seal is on ForJars lids. The other day I pulled out a jar that I had washed too many for what I was canning. And I had just took it out of the dishwasher, put the ForJars lid on it, and screwed it down. Weeks later, 2 weeks later, I pulled out that jar. There was still moisture inside that jar because the seal was so good on that ForJars lid that it did not allow any moisture to escape out of that jar.
Yeah.
And here is an actual ForJars band. Look, you cannot bend that. You cannot bend that.
Same pressure.
You cannot bend that.
Same pressure. Not going nowhere.
You know why these are different? Because I've done a lot of research in this.
Yeah.
These have stainless steel in them.
It's not 100% stainless steel.
No.
I'm not saying that.
They have a mix in them of stainless steel.
So they're rust proof.
So these are completely rust proof.
Yep.
See, it says it right on your box.
Says on the box, rust proof.
Rust proof, BPA free.
Best choice from, who is that? Somebody. Made in America, rust proof, BPA free.
Yes. So this right here, where this is rusting after 1 year. After one use, this one is rusting. This one. This one right here is never going to rust.
Never rust.
So you'll have this forever.
So like, we'll have to buy these every year. Buy these once.
And I was so impressed.
Yep.
And to me, I gotta be honest with you. In a side-by-side comparison, which I did, now I say ball who?
Yep. Get rid of them.
Only ForJars for us. Only ForJars for us. Okay, now you can see the difference in those products. Absolutely game changing. And we're going to be using ForJars lids from now on. We wanted to let our canning following know. It was very important to Angela to let our canning following know that we just don't recommend ball lids and stuff anymore. Honestly, if there's a better jar there, we'd do them too, because we've had some issues with their jars too. But these lids and rings obviously are a lot better. We're using only ForJars product now. There's no way we're going back to ball. Okay. And when you was going to do this video, Angela's like, hey, look, I want to contact them and maybe get a discount code for the viewers, for people who watch this video, for the canners who hey, you know what, I'm done with ball jar stuff too, the best I can be, right? So they did that. They said, hey, we like your stuff, we want you to be affiliates with us. So they did send us some free product that we love, but we'd already bought some to start with. We were already using them. Okay, we were already changing over to ForJars. They just want us to be an affiliate with them, so they sent us some free product, which is thinking awesome. Super appreciative of that. But we do have a link and a code. So the promo code's ART10. Link is in the description. You're going to get 10% off your purchase. Okay, anytime you use that code ART10, you're going to get 10% off your purchase of ForJars product. They're small, family-owned business. Hey, canners, they're canners, right? So they know what canners need. They know what they would like to see in the product, and they just had it made. So small business, made in America, family business, awesome family. We're going to support them. Okay, that's just what we're going to do. Again, we have a link and a promo code in the description. So we're switching to ForJars product for our lids and rings. Okay, and we suggest that you check them out. Use our link and our promo code ART10 and get yourself some better quality lids and rings. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it. My name is Jason. That's Angela K. Art of Christian Homestead. We love y'all. God bless you and goodbye.